brought up something interesting that I just want to briefly mention is that compact discs. So I know vinyl's making a comeback, which I think is good because vinyl's got some neat stuff to it. And compact discs, I've always sort of done that. And I would encourage listeners, especially young listeners, to consider buying the physical product for two reasons. First of all, streaming is theft, and if you want the musician to get paid, you really need to buy the physical product. Okay, that's a great reason on its own, but the second great reason is that if you're doing streaming only, there's some executive somewhere who someday is going to decide that you can't listen to that anymore.
Yep, it's happened to me.
If you have the physical product, no one can come into your house and take it away from you. Even if you get the physical product and you know, even a download, if you pay for a download and you download it onto your device, then no one can say you can't listen to that again. And that's already happened. And, you know, especially if you listen to stuff that is sort of rare and hard to find, you probably want to make sure that you can always have access to that.
I totally agree. And I've actually heard that CDs are making a comeback a little bit in the same way that vinyl kind of did. And I'm sort of excited about that because I still have over 400 CDs and a really kind of vast collection of that. And it was one of my biggest interests when I was younger was to buy CDs and get into music. And I really miss actually getting into a CD, partly because I paid for it, but partly because that's how it worked. Like you'd put in a CD and you didn't have the entire musical output of the whole world on shuffle. You just had that CD. And you were able to focus differently on the music. And I think in many instances, like it's really the only way still to listen is like to put in the album and you know, focus your ears, you know, on what you're listening to. So, but you're also right so much about the streaming is theft thing. I mean, it's funny because people think, well, it's legal, you know. It doesn't really mean it's not. Doesn't mean it's not theft.
It's legal.
It's not really theft because I guess you get paid a very, very small amount. But I will say that like the few copies of my CD that have sold when I did my album project, I have hundreds left, by the way. So if you want one, let me know. I'll send you one. Just send me the postage or something. But the few copies that actually did sell kind of at full retail, let's say $10 or more, even though it's just a few, have paid more than the thousands of streams, you know. And it's, you listen to an album, the artist is going to get literally 2 cents. It's crazy. Right. So if you enjoy it, yeah, definitely go out there. But you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have a CD player, and I guess I get that too, you know.
Yeah. So you can download.
Yeah,
you know.
Bandcamp actually. Are you on Bandcamp?
No, I'm not actually.
Yeah, Bandcamp's a really good one. They have good sound quality too, and I've actually supported some indie artists that I know that way. And
great.
You know, you pay $10 for their album, I think they get like 80% of it or something.
Wow,
which is really, really good. Yeah, it's really. I'll have to check out the actual numbers. So don't quote me on that, but it's pretty close. So